I'll figure out this intro eventually. I'm honestly not sure what the title of this video is going to be, nor do I know the structure or the yeah, I'm just not sure, to be honest. But whatever it is, it's gonna be something along the line of, I simply want to be a great musician. And saying that, I just felt a bit of hesitation because I know within myself, and as of recently, how my motivation and what I want to do has fluctuated. So many aspects in terms of I'll want to do this one day, then the other day I feel something different, then the lack of motivation would just be there. However, I felt like I needed to start this sort of a series, sort of a hopefully vlog style content of showing the other side of what aspiring musicians go through. Mind you, to be honest, my ultimate goal is simply to be able to play in church. That's all. That's where my head is at now. That's my sky. And that's where I want to hit. I want to be able to groove and really rock church and really be in church and, have a good time in God. Because when I picked up the bass, it would have been 2 years now, but all of 2020 is just like, all of 2020 has just been like, now it's basically the end. It's literally like what? At the time of filming, it's the 30th of December, 2020. I haven't played the bass, I think, for either between 10 to 11 months this year. Have not touched it at all. It was further back in the room there, but it was literally just there since I moved here, and then before that I wasn't even playing. So yeah, I really want to hopefully give somebody the insight, hopefully even relating to fellow aspiring musicians, giving a look into what we go through. Mind you, my dad can play the bass. I know people around me who are great musicians. I have a cousin. He is a very good drummer. I've seen him pick up the bass a couple times and he can hold his own. And there are many times I've simply seen that and wanted to do more, to be more, because, it's in me, but there's always been something, I don't know what it is, that is just fighting me. I don't know why it's fighting me. I've tried to fight it. Like, I bought my bass in like the ending of 2018, like literally around the same time in 2018. Now, like, so like 30th of December now, I think I bought mine like the 27th, like after Christmas, because I was just sitting at home. I'm like, do I want to create YouTube content? Do I want to play the bass or like music? And something hit me by the bass, and I literally ran to Guitar Center at Atlantic Barclays Center, downtown Brooklyn. Ran to Guitar Center, bought probably the cheapest bass I could afford. This bass was like $200 for a string, because I felt it. And then for all of 2019, I was pushing through stuff. I was trying to learn as much as I can. And then the inevitable that I knew would happen happened with me, where I basically fell back into a hole of not practicing, not doing what I, originally set out to do. And I don't know, I really want to change that, but one of my main factors, one of my main issues is a lack of motivation. I'll pick something up, then almost just as quickly as I pick it up, it's down, because it's, the motivation is not there. I've said it to my wife a lot of times that my main issue is just a lack of motivation. I don't know what it is. I don't know if there's an enemy trying to, keep me from where I need to be, but I just can't seem to find it. And I do want to, well, honestly, 2020 has not allowed me, given me even much help, especially when it comes on to playing the bass, because one, my church is very small. It's really me and my wife that plays instruments. I have to be on the drums and she helps herself out on the keyboard. And that's pretty much it. So even if I wanted to, I could not pick up the bass if I wanted to. So that's really my main issue also. Then two is anybody else around me that I know is they're trying to do their own thing. And, it's really, I've asked so many people, even when I was learning 2019, I was on my own when I was practicing every day. There are people that I ask, and one or two people may have offered given some help at one point, but that's pretty much it. And that in itself wasn't helpful for me personally, and I don't know why, but it's just how I am. I'd love to be constantly surrounded by people who are of that mindset of keep going, but it's where I'm at is almost I'm in a bubble by myself, and it's trying to get out of that bubble. It's hard. It really and truly is. And I don't know. But well, the name of my channel is my name. My name is Lyndon Johnson. If you can pick it up in my accent, I'm Jamaican. I want to say I'm already a musician, but I'm not nowhere close where I think I can be. I can help myself on the drums in church, but a Jamaican church. I even have problems playing calypso, and I know that's because I don't practice. And then now I want to do the bass, I want to play the bass, but it's just right now it's just because again, I'm not at a church where there's some people can help me, or if I do happen to visit another church, they already have a bass player I haven't heard, apart from people on YouTube that I watch. And of course, there's one guy from Jamaica that I do know, but he's in far from me right now, and he's doing his own thing because he has at school, whatever. But apart from those who I watch on YouTube, and a few other persons that I do know, there's not really anybody I know around me, and it's I don't know. But I don't know how long this will go for, this talk or whatever, or this first video that's gonna go up. I'm gonna try and at least practice at least maybe 20 to 30 minutes today, just to try to get my fingers back to where it was. Of course, I still have issues with my of course, trying to keep the pinky finger down on the fretboard. That's still something I haven't mastered as yet. Of course, it takes years to master. And for people who don't know what musicians go through, I really am truly putting myself out there now, or going to be, in showing you exactly what we go through, or what, because I'm telling you, people like Victor Wooten did not just happen to be great. Maybe he was naturally skilled, yes, but I'm pretty sure there were times when he messed up, where he couldn't get a bass line, where he couldn't get a run. I'm pretty sure he did not just wake up and he was just, Victor Wooten on the on the bass, nor Marcus Miller. And these are just some of the greats, and there are other great players that I do watch, but these are just some of the greats that I think we all know, even if you don't play an instrument. But if you have somewhat of an ear in the music world, you are like bass or like whatever, you should know Marcus Miller and Victor Wooten as the names, as like sort of legends, icons in this arena. But yeah, it's definitely gonna be a challenge for me, and I'm gonna tell you that right off the bat, because I'm gonna try to be as vulnerable as I possibly can. Like, you know, videotaping my practice sessions, showing when I mess up or whatever, but it's definitely gonna be a challenge. But I want people to see that aspect. Like, there's this one bass player that she does covers. Not just a name drop or whatever, but I think her channel is called Julia Plays Groove or whatever. And she plays some nasty bass lines. Like, she does covers to some great songs. She does some nasty bass lines, and I'm pretty sure that she didn't wake up and was that like that, you know. So I want to show that other aspect, because I'm pretty sure, almost based on what I've seen, a lot of, you know, drummers, guitarists, even bass players, they put the time in behind the scenes, and you know, then you'll see them come out and drop a banger cover, and all of us are like, wow, but we don't see the work that goes in behind it. We don't see the frustration that goes behind it, the amount of time that they put in to, you know, learn a specific run. Like, it's this like specific part of the bass line where they have to go over multiple times simply because they got to get that feel right. They got to make sure every note is hitting, and so you're hearing it in the video. And yeah, I want to show that part, that behind the scenes, that frustration, that constant repetition that we have to go through to catch not just the whole song, but sometimes we'll spend hours on literally about maybe 1 to 3 bars off a bass line. It is that serious, because that 1 to 3 bars can make or break the song, because you'll be playing fine, and then when you hit those 1 to 3 bars, if you're not hitting it correctly, it can make or break the song or whatever groove you're playing. So it's a lot. And yeah, it's, as I said, it's definitely gonna be a challenge, and I hope, my intention also with this is to hopefully find the motivation that I'm looking for to keep going, to keep learning, because again, the issue with me is that, all right, I'll learn a song, I learn a groove, but I have nowhere to apply it. I'm not in a band. Like, I said, my ultimate goal is to play in church, but of course I do understand that I gotta learn other genres, and, you know, because, you know, that's just a part of it, and I totally get that, and I'm fine with that. But, you know, there's nowhere for me to apply what I've learned after, and that's also one of my struggles. And as I said, with this, I just hope I can find the motivation going forward, and also hopefully at least impact one person where they said, all right, I've seen you, bro, and I understand what you're going through. And, you know, hopefully I can feed off somebody else, like comment and be like, yo, I understand what you went through. This is what I did to get through that point. And I'd love that, you know. But, you know, putting myself out here on the internet like this is definitely gonna be a challenge. It's definitely gonna be, all right. Yeah, of course I know the critics are gonna come whenever I post videos, but that's being a part of the internet, I guess. I've seen it. it is what it is. But yeah, I think that might be it for now. I don't even know. I don't know why my screen is flickering like that. I gotta figure out this camera. But yeah, this might be it for now. There's definitely going to be more to come. There's definitely gonna be videos. There's definitely, as I said, I hope it's gonna be more like vlog style content. I don't know. So like you might see me like this and be like, you know, and moving and whatever, but I don't know. Or it may just be like I'll sit like this with you after practice or before practice or during practice and be like, yo, this is what I'm feeling. This is what I went through this past week. This is what's been happening. These are the frustrations. I may either hopefully I get to the point where I can answer questions. It'll be lovely, because then if I can feed off the community, then that would definitely be a great motivator for me. I want to give you my raw thoughts as it's happening, my raw emotions as it's happening, because I said I want people to understand that you don't wake up being great, and that's even just in life. But as a musician, you don't wake up and you're all of a sudden on the piano like you're a maestro. Again, of course, you're talented. People can be born talented, but I'm pretty sure those talented people do mess up. I'm pretty sure those talented people have frustrations that they've been through and experienced while playing an instrument. So yeah, if my little piece of nugget or wisdom that I want to leave is that nobody's born great. Like, you don't wake up, and that's my opinion, you don't wake up and you're great. You don't wake up and you're talented. Like, I'll say you can be talented, but you don't wake up and you're just good at something. Even if you have the talent for it, you still have to cultivate it. You still have to nurture it. You still have to work on it. And I'm pretty sure the greats can tell you the same thing, because, you know, it's a process. Some people get it quickly, some people don't. Some people it takes years. It takes years upon years upon years to get there. And however long it's gonna take, I'm gonna have to just sit with it and be fine with it. I just want to make sure I'm seeing progress. I think that's also one of the things that you know, demotivates me. Like, I'm not getting feedback. Like, to say, all right, you're doing good. This is, you know, in terms of your progress, this is where you are at. This is, you know, you're good for where you're at or whatever. You know, just some sort of feedback on that, you know, to let you know that you're on the right track. And yeah. So this should be fun. So this has been a mini rant or I don't know. This has just been me chatting. This is the first video that should be going up. I don't know when either. And hopefully it can help somebody. Hopefully you will take this journey with me and see where we end up, you know? I just want to be a great musician, not even just a great bass player. I want to be a great musician, you know, in terms of just, you know, understanding my foundations, the theory, and applying those, being able to just listen and play right after, stuff like that. But yeah, I think I'm out of stuff to say. I don't know. I don't know, but yeah, like, comment, subscribe. I really want to hear you guys' thoughts. Don't be afraid to comment. I'll try to read all of them as I possibly can. If it's one, I'll read it and respond. But yeah, that's pretty much it. I know every time I post a video, I'll try to base it around like a frustration that I'm having, like not being able to play it by ear, or, you know, reading sheet music, you know, whatever. But yeah, so remember to like, comment, subscribe. This is literally just gonna be almost like a video journal, a vlog, whatever. just having my thoughts down, my process with, learning the bass, an instrument. And hopefully that you can apply this to whatever instrument you're playing, whether it be piano, drums, saxophone, whatever it is, the guitar, like, electric guitar, whatever, ukulele, whatever. But yeah, I just hope you take this journey with me, and we can become friends and grow and become great together. But yeah, until next time, whenever next time is, peace.